Hello everyone, Auvbri here and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. We're back here, or not back here actually, we're back in The Sims 4, but we are in a new world. We're in the Evergreen Harbor, which is the new world from Eco Living. So I'm like everybody else, I get the game when the game comes out. So I actually sat until 12 o'clock last night waiting for this game to come out so I could start building and get a video up about this. So I actually decided to combine two of my probably favorite packs at the moment. So the Tiny Living pack and now this pack here as well, which is the Eco Living expansion pack. I just have to say real quick, wow, wow, this pack is so good. Like, I am flabbergasted by the way that this pack is. It is so good, guys, and you don't even know. So there's a lot of items here, there's a lot of cool gameplay features, but the items, you know, when you start up a new pack and you're like, oh, okay, so we have some new items and oh, they're fine, and I kind of like got burned a bit by the Get Famous one because those items were just like, whew, no. But this time around, I swear to God, everybody, you are gonna love this pack. This pack is so good. There's so many items. Some of the items are locked behind debug mode, but they're still there because you have to craft them yourself, but they're there. So many items. Such good styling. Like, Jesus Christ, it's so good. So we have a lot of new modern items, but before we get into all of the items and what they actually look like, here we have the container homes. Before I actually started doing this lot, I will say there is container homes here by themselves, which is like, that was a fine lot. It was really good looking, but the containers for some reason didn't actually match the dimensions of the containers you actually see in the surrounding world. So I wanted to redo that, and I wanted to make a tiny eco home. So you can see we're actually one tile short of tier 2 of tiny homes, but I don't know, I really love the way that this turned out, this house. I think it is super good looking. So the game freaked out a bit. There is some bugs still to be fixed in the game. You can kind of see it when I filter out what pack I want to use. So there's like these 3 little dots. Also the gallery is very weird for me. I don't know if anybody else is having these problems, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm sure they're gonna fix it. We also have this brand new feature which actually came in a free update, so not part of the expansion pack, but it is kind of part of the expansion pack. But you can now alt place doors and windows, guys. So before you actually had to place them on top of a grid, and you couldn't place, so inside the grid there's 4 smaller tiles. You couldn't place them on top of that. Now you can place them on half grid tiles as well, and you can alt place them. So if you press down the alt key, just with like everything else, you can actually place it where you want to, which is a game changer. You actually saw me do it with the kitchen doorway, and I think it's just so cool. Like, I'm flabbergasted about this pack. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. Like, we have so many new items, and I was just, normally a build like this will take me like 30 to 40 minutes to do, but it actually took me a little over an hour to do because all of the new items. I was like a kid in a candy store. Every single time I saw something new and beautiful, I was like, ooh, what is this? Can I touch it? But but yeah, you can kind of see some of the items I'm talking about here. So they created so many cool styles. So we have like the sunbed here as well. We have all of these new wall hangings and furniture. The only thing that didn't actually come with this pack was some kitchen stuff, which is very weird to me. I thought they were actually going to do that, so there was something matching. But even for the bathroom here, you can see the stuff that we can do or place down is very modern looking, and I love that. I think it's awesome. Also, solar panels is a big deal. So green energy is a big deal in this pack here, and I wanted to again make it very eco-friendly. So we threw in a lot of eco stuff. So it's all about keeping your bills down and your what can we say, like the pollution and stuff. So every single item now has a eco kind of stamp level. So for example, a TV would use up a lot of would use up a lot of electricity. If you don't know how to say a word in English, just find another way to say it. It would use up a lot of electricity. So I didn't actually place any real electricity inside of this household. It is more in the kitchen area, but otherwise there's no real electricity because I wanted to keep it very eco-friendly. So we also have solar panels, and we have then wind turbines outside. We have like a water dew gatherer thingy, which is also very cool. So I tried to make this build very eco-friendly. Can we just talk about the furniture real quick, guys? I don't know like who convinced the Sims team to do this, but I have never been this happy about a pack since the freaking IKEA stuff pack back in Sims 2. The items that comes in this pack, let me just gather myself. It's so good. Like, it is ridiculously good. It is cry-worthy good. It is so close to Scandinavian style. So just for example, the what is it called, like bookcase thingy, I don't, Jesus, sometimes the words just escapes me, but we have this bookcase thing right next to the table here that is super Scandinavian looking. So a lot of these items that we've actually gotten in this pack are very Scandinavian inspired, or at least Nordic inspired, at least to my taste it is, and I love that. We have a lot of American stuff in the building catalog and in the buy catalog as well. We have a lot of they come with some European stuff, but nothing really too Scandinavian. And as for a Danish guy myself, which is part of Scandinavia, having these new items which is a bit more Scandinavian looking, and actually furniture that I kind of own in some way or form myself in my own apartment, is great. Like, I am all for that, especially like these items that I use in this build, which are a bit more on the modern side. I love the way that those look. While I've been babbling on, we've actually done almost every single room. So up here is the bedroom. I threw in a little living space here as well, just, you know, to fill the space, and a fireplace as well, because it actually generates heat, so you don't use electricity, and it's eco-friendly. So every single thing just comes back in a loop, which I love. I think that's super cool. And of course the trash, this one you actually get money from throwing things out, so that's also eco-friendly. So there's just a lot of these little things, and it feels like to me that they spend a lot of time on this pack, which I can totally appreciate. And back in the day when we actually had to vote for the laundry day stuff pack, I was actually one of those people who voted for the eco living stuff pack, because I thought that could be really cool. But they just took this little idea and saw what the community wanted, and then just blew it up into something really great and really big here. So I love that. I'm all for that. We moved out to the garden here, so we're actually done inside. And out here in the garden, so you can see it's a very big lot. It's a huge lot for this tiny house. And also just having ladders now, which actually means that building tiny houses is so much easier, because staircases took up so much space. You don't even know, like 4 tiles easily. So having a ladder that just takes up one tile is all that it takes up is a huge game changer. So I can already feel right now I am gonna love this pack to death. So I actually made the lot size a bit smaller. I created my own garden, and we're gonna throw in some concrete in the back so it actually looks like it's more part of the world, and the lot size is a bit smaller. Moving into the garden area here, I wanted to have all of these things that you could use to actually be eco-friendly and self-sustainable. So we have the bug farms, we have, you know, some ways for you to plant stuff, and garden area, wind turbines. I'm gonna throw in a barbecue as well, because that is self-sustainable and it doesn't actually take up any electricity at all. So that's also a very cool little idea. But yeah, just the idea of all these sustainable items, I just think that's very cool. Especially also the bug farms. As far as I understand, you can eat from the bug farm and actually live that way. So that's really cool to me as well. And then just, you know, again, the little barbecue area, and then we're almost finished before we jump into the video tour. So before we jump into the video tour, I just want to tell you guys real quick how much I appreciate all of your support, especially with these new styles of videos that I do. So I've ordered a new webcam, so that should come very soon in the next couple of weeks, which also means that the quality of the videos is going to be so much better, especially now that we use webcam on the videos. So that is gonna come very soon, but I'm super happy that you guys took into your arms, the loving embrace of your arms, the new styles of videos. So yeah, here we have the video tour, and I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the video tour. So I just want to say real quick, this build is up on the gallery right now. You can get it just by searching my origin ID, which is Auvbri. I would encourage you to click the subscribe button and hit that notification bell, because I upload every single weekday, so Monday through Friday. Some of those uploads are live streams, and those are the best ways to get into a live stream, is to get notified, because they're very spontaneous and they're part of the upload schedule. So that is the best way for you to get in on those. Also, tell me in the comment section down below what you think about these new styles of videos with the webcam on it and everything. And I'm just gonna leave you to the video tour. I really hope you enjoyed this build, and there's nothing else for me to say other than have a truly fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Bye guys.